Hi, this is Kevin McQuire, and
This is Karen Gutierrez
with
Atlas Language Services.
we're here in beautiful Las Torres doing our company retreat. Wrapping it up. Today is our last day, unfortunately. We've been here a week. Oh, it's gone fast, hasn't it?
Yes, my name is Karen. As I said, I am the events team lead. I've been in Atlas since 2021. And I live in Lima, Peru. And I love being in Atlas since back then. And I hope I can stay here forever and ever.
You were one of our first remote employees as a company that was fully remote, and also especially the events on the event side. How has the company changed on the events department and the event side from the time you started to now?
So when I got in was a very different scenario. We got the pandemic going. So mostly I can say all of our events were remote on Kudo, on Zoom. But then things started to just light up a little bit, and then we moved to, once again, conference interpretation, right? With all equipment rentals and everything. So it was a huge change for the team at that time because we got this, things were going just remotely, and it was at some point so easy.
Yeah.
The difficult thing was that most of them happened at the same time. There were overlapping, but we made it work, of course, with the whole team. But then maybe a challenge over there to move on conference where because we were remotely, we didn't have access to our beautiful equipment. It was a challenge over there, but we made it through, and now it's perfect.
So let's talk about Karen.
Okay.
Who is Karen?
So I am a translator and interpreter.
Certified
translator and interpreter.
You got your kudos there.
Yeah, thank you.
You bet.
It was hard.
Of course.
But and I've been working in that area certified since 2018. So for me, the pandemic was kind of harsh because I don't know, all of a sudden I realized that maybe the world is changing and I don't know what to expect or if things are going back to normal. And I've never tried with remote work before, but I just gave it a shot, and that's how I found Atlas.
So let me ask you, how many languages are you fluent in?
Mm-hmm. So I'm fluent in 4 languages. And
because I'm jealous on that. I am so jealous.
And I actually know 5, but I'm fluent in 4. So
what are these?
Of course, my mother tongue is Spanish, English, French, and Italian. And I know Portuguese, but it's like every time that Camila from Calendar talks to me, it's like, oh, I understand 90% of it, but I cannot reproduce it. But it's because I need not to get that rusty in that area and just practice more. But I get it. I get every time Camila talks to Arthur, and it's really fun.
Any other languages?
I'm trying to learn Japanese.
If you had to describe this retreat in one word, what would it be?
I would say it would be enriching.
Enriching.
Because and personally, I got to meet the other half of my team, that is Belu and Andrew, and it was enriching because I got a really nice relationship, working relationship with them. But it's totally different to being outside and get to know them better, way better. And not only them, but also with Arthur from translations in Calendar. And of course, getting to see all over again Cami and Sol and Robbie and everyone else involved.
Yeah.
So it is really nice to get them all together and to enjoy these views and have so much fun and also talk about work.
Well, I will say it's been a tremendous asset to have you join our team. You are an amazing young leader. You brought a new dynamic to our events team. Your attention to detail is off the charts. If you're planning an event and need language support, this young lady and the team are phenomenal at what they do. We're just there to give them guidance and help direct them, but that's the magic behind Atlas, is Karen and everybody else on our team.
Thank you,